And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. We've got Motherwell versus Hearts here today, isn't it? Audio all good for you guys? I remember that last stream I did the other day, it was absolutely stinking. But look, we are ready to go here for the live streams. Let me go through the score. Well, you guys get your score predictions down there. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, we'll get to talk about all the stuff that's happened across Scottish football over the last week. The last time I did a live stream, the whole world was slightly different, especially in the Premiership. New managers has come in. But look, I'm going to go through the Motherwell and Hearts lineups here today. Obviously, Motherwell currently sitting in 5th place. Hearts currently in 3rd place. And due to Celtic and Rangers playing a cup semi-final this weekend, Hearts do have the upper hand and can go into 2nd place with a win here this afternoon. Let's go through the team lineups as I said. Motherwell are starting with Kelly in goal, Mugabe, Johansson, Lammy and McGinley at the back. In the midfield is Maguire, Goss, Slattery, and up top is Woolery, Shields and Tony Watt. As for the Hearts and Midlothian side, it's Craig Gordon who had a superb match the other day there for Scotland. Kingsley, Moore, Suter at the back. In the midfield is Cochrane, Devlin, Banningme, Smith, and then up top is Ganelli, Barry Mackay and Woodburn. So again, a proper strong side there from Hearts and Midlothian. And look, they can go 2nd here this afternoon with a win. Of course, Celtic are playing a cup semi-final later on this evening, so will not have the chance to catch up with Hearts. But that is a great incentive there for Hearts and Midlothian. But what are we thinking for score predictions, guys? Let's have a little look. If you can do us a favour, everyone, just smash the old like button. Let's try and get as many likes as we can here on the thing. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff, and let's discuss what's happened across the Scottish League. Of course, Rangers have changed their manager, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. The last time we did a live stream, I think, was Ross County versus Rangers due to the international break. And since then, yes, I said, like, there was a manic week. It wasn't a quiet week at all. It was all it was a busy week. Obviously, a new manager came in with Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Stephen Gerrard left for Aston Villa. So much drama. But look, we're at the other end now, and a new chapter for Rangers, first and foremost. And we're back to club football again. Thank God, because I was pulling my hair out. I hate the international break. 10 days of laying in the abyss, bored out of my mind. So buzzing with that one. And we kick it off with Motherwell versus Hearts. Have we got any Motherwell fans in the live chat? Have we got any Hearts fans in the live chat? What are you all guys saying? What do you think is going to happen ahead of today's game? And yeah, what's your score predictions? Just get it down there below. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me speak to anyone. Stuart Harris. Matt Gunner says, Celtic fans trying to say Gio is a bad appointment, but just remember you have Flange and Flangeball now. That must be disappointing for you. Good to see Gallant Pioneer, a.k.a. Dixie. Good to see you, mate. You've been, in fact, I was meant to speak to you actually about that. I'm just going to check my audio. It's a bad appointment, but just remember you have... as I was going to say, sorry. What was I... sorry, Dixie. You've gone viral on Twitter as of late. I keep seeing your Twitter account come up on Twitter. You're quite the Twitter famous man. You're also on some Instagram meme pages as well. So yeah, that was quite interesting. An Instagram meme page called Fitba Patter. I think it's owned by Scottish Patter. Let me have a little look at it quickly. Fitba Patter. Yeah, I'm sure Gallant Pioneer's on there. Representing the channel, of course. William Arthur says 2-2. Nice one, mate. Stuart Harris says, I have fans today going to get the bevies tonight. I'm not getting on the bevies today. I'll get on the bevies tomorrow for the other game. Christopher Campbell says, Dan, don't forget the semi-finals of the Scottish League Cup. St Johnston versus... Yeah, I'm doing that one. Don't worry, St Johnston and Celtic will be on after this one. I've timed it perfectly. Don't worry, guys. I won't miss that one. I won't miss the old Cup semi-final. Right, where's Dixie here? Let's have a little look at this guy. There he is. Fitba Patter. Twitter reaction. There he is. Look. There you go. He's on the 8,000 likes, I think it is. 8,500 likes. Gallant Pioneer. Gone viral. Good to see you, mate. One of my tweets went viral. Cobra Kai fan says 3-0. Nice one. Epic Corey says, I'm a Rangers fan, but I like Hearts. Nice one, bro. One was on Carry Down Meltdown too. Yeah, Gallant Pioneer going pure viral. Mental. I just seen every post that I sent to do with Aston Villa or Rangers, your name was underneath it. Fair play to you, mate. Sorry, 7 minutes till kickoff. Let me just go through the team lineups one last time and give you a little a bit of an idea of what's happening this weekend. Obviously, Dundee United versus Aberdeen is on at the same time. Motherwell versus Hearts, of course, is what we're watching. St Mirren versus Livingston is also a game that's going to be being played. As things stand at the moment in the table, as I say, Hearts are currently third in the league. Doing okay. They did flail away a bit. I did think that they maybe should have done better in some of the games that they were playing. In terms of over the last couple of weeks when Rangers and Celtic were dropping points, Hearts could have probably capitalised, let's be perfectly honest. But look, they're still in there or thereabouts, and they can close the gap between them and Rangers and overtake Celtic here this afternoon with a win. Of course, Celtic and Rangers don't play until next weekend, or will have a game in hand due to the Cup semi-final. But it's a real good incentive anyway, because Hearts will have them points on the board and they'll be in second, just a few points behind Rangers, just piling the pressure on. As for Motherwell, I've been fairly impressed with Motherwell, to be fair, apart from their last recent games. I felt they started the season pretty well, to be perfectly honest, which was kind of surprising, as I felt like they didn't replace some of their players that they got rid of. And over the last couple of games, it's been pretty poor, but it's been a hard run of games for Motherwell. Obviously losing 2-0 to Celtic, 2-1 to Dundee United, drew to St Mirren, lost 6-1 to Rangers. You don't want to be getting beat 6-1 by anybody at home. So that was pretty poor. But look, they got back to winning ways at the weekend before the international break, where they beat Aberdeen 2-0. Van Veen hitting the back of the net 2 times. I think Motherwell will take confidence from that game, and they're not in a bad position in the table. They're above Hibernian at the moment, albeit they do have 2 games in hand. But with a win here today, they could pile the pressure there on that 4th place on Dundee United. Of course, Dundee United playing a bit later on as well. So it is interesting. It's going to be a decent watch here this afternoon. There might be a place change in the table. But look, we are going to be focusing on Motherwell and Hearts here this afternoon. Afterwards, we've got St Johnston versus Celtic in the Scottish Cup, the League Cup semi-final, where St Johnston looking to try and regain their trophy, and Celtic looking to try and win their first trophy under Ange Postecoglou. Good to see Ashton here, Motherwell fan. We're the boys from the well. Nice one, man. We are 3 points behind United, says Ashton. Nice one. Boo cheer on Stephen G, says Christopher Campbell. Didn't like that one. Villa is going down. He will get it. Yeah, I'm sure Rangers fans not liking that one. Not liking that one at all. For those of you that were joining in for the Scotland game there the other day, I do want to reiterate my apologies due to basically what happened. What I was trying to say on the day, but my stream was so laggy. What I was trying to say is basically my laptop completely shut down, went back to factory settings. So basically, what I stream off, I use a software called OBS, and basically all these overlays I had in place, I have all the settings in place. I didn't have enough time to sort that out. I just come back from London. I hadn't had enough time to sort it all out, so I thought I might be able to risk it, get on and do a live stream, but I wasn't able to. It was all laggy. It was horrendous. So yeah, just to say sorry for the weekend or Monday there when we did Scotland versus Denmark. But look, we're back for all 3 games this weekend. Of course, we've got Motherwell versus Hearts now, St Johnston versus Celtic later, and then of course later on this afternoon, later on tomorrow afternoon, we've got Hibernian versus Rangers in the League Cup semi-final. So some interesting games coming up. If you guys can all do me a massive favour, do smash that like button. There's 30 of you in here. Let's hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let's enjoy this game. The last Hearts game I watched was against Dundee United. Really good match. I really enjoyed it. It was a really high quality match. I think we got 7 goals. I think it ended 5-2. Really good watch. So hoping for much of the same here this afternoon in this game. And Hearts do come with goals. They do come with goals. And they'll be looking to try and add to that today. Hopefully I can get a live stream up, guys. Otherwise this whole stream will completely fail. Alright, I haven't got a live stream just yet, but I'm banking on his goal to get me on, as you probably know. Who's your favourite Rangers player? Ryan Jack. I like Ryan Jack. and Tavernier. I don't like... Gallant Pioneers is Brighton. What's Brighton doing right now? Oh, right, of course. They're playing Villa, aren't they? Oh, wow. Shit. I maybe should have got the live stream on, eh? Oh, no. I'll keep an eye on that one, though. I didn't think about it. I did not think about it. He left us high and dry, says Gallant Pioneer. Gallant Pioneer was not a happy man. I was breaking the news to him, and he was having absolutely none of it. Christopher Campbell says, Ryan Kent is my favourite Rangers player. Nice one. Who's your favourite Hearts player? And who's your favourite Motherwell player? Let me know down there in the live chat. In fact, you know what? I haven't even got a live stream just yet. Just going to have to wait. If not, I might just have to change it to Aston Villa. No, I'm joking. Hearts fans, don't worry. And Motherwell fans. I'm going to sort out a live stream for you. Don't worry, don't worry. Isn't that Aston Villa? Stevie G on the old touchline. Oof. I'll have my say on it in a second about Steven Gerrard, but let me just sort this live stream out quickly. I can't get it up. Woodburn too. Suter is good. Hearts player. Yeah, I like Suter. Suter's a top player. He's fairly injury prone, but look, he's had a good season so far. He just needs to keep fit. That Achilles tendon keeps on snapping with Suter. But if he can stay fit consistently, there's like talk that he might be going elsewhere. Nottingham Forest or Stoke apparently want him. So interesting. So she's just trying to get this stream up. As soon as I get it up, I'll give you the commentary. There we go. For fuck's sake. Motherwell v. No. I don't think they've even got one on here right now, to be fair, guys. Which I was very surprised about. I might just have to wait a few minutes until it comes up, because I'm not... No, I haven't got it on. Shit. Gives a sec, troops. Do you have a coupon on today? No, I don't have a coupon on right now, mate. Where is the live streams, guys? Crap. I'll just wait a few minutes until it comes on. But yeah, I don't know whether kickoff has started just yet. But just keep me updated quickly. If not, I'll have to do like a Gillette Soccer Saturday special or something like that. Man United game's just started. Is this going to be the weekend that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gets sacked? Jesus me, that man is just stays in a job. If you can't find the Hearts stream, just do Villa. I'll try, mate. 2 seconds. Aston Villa. Villa. No, I can't get it up just now, troops. Just give me a sem. Is the game started? I don't know. I'll just check now. It should have, if it's 3 o'clock. Yeah, the Hearts game's kicked off, but I can't get a live stream just yet. Sometimes it takes about 5 or 6 minutes to come on, but yeah, I'll just wait it out for a second until we can find it. Just give us a sec, guys. Give us a sec. This is what I want to do. I want to do is make more Hearts and Hibs and the rest of these games, but the streams are so hard to find. Usually it does show up in about 5 minutes' time. It's the same mirror. I think they've got the same Mirren Livingston one on there, but they've not got Hearts v Motherwell. Yeah, they've got the St Mirren versus Livingston game on, right. I'll watch this for a second, the St Mirren v Livingston game, just whilst we wait for the Hearts v Motherwell one to come on. But yeah, I mean, St Mirren, I've never thought that I'd sit there and watch St Mirren versus Livingston on my TV or my phone or whatever. Mental. But yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with the bottom of the table in terms of that. Is it on Sky or BT? No, it's not on Sky. That's what I mean. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff. It's on Hearts TV, but I'm just going to wait out and see if they do bring out. I'm just going to see. I'm just going to keep on looking around on different live streams to see if we can get one up. If not, I might have to just do something else. VIP box. Hearts. Motherwell. There we go. Right. They've got the Dunfermline game, but they've got nothing else. In terms of Scotland, they've got nothing. Mental. What crap. Yeah, literally, nobody can find something right now. Just give me a second, troops. Let me track this stream down. People joining in. Troops, if you're just joining in now, just give me a minute. I need to find a live stream. The game has started, but I just can't find the stream for it. Alright? Just give me a second. For fuck's sake. They've got the Dundee United one now as well. They've just not got the Hearts one. For God's sake, man. Just going to have to wait a couple of minutes. The Dundee United one's just appeared now, so I think the Hearts one will take a couple of minutes. But right now I've got the Dundee United v Aberdeen game on. See what that's like. This weekend I want Rangers, St Johnston and Brighton to win. They do it well there, mate. Dundee United getting a yellow card there, by the way. Yeah, I've just seen it, mate. I've just seen it. Yeah, I seen it. It got taken down, mate. Yeah. No, it did get taken down. Then the Aberdeen and Dundee United one was there. It got taken down. Then it got brought up again. So I'm hoping the Hearts and Motherwell game gets put up again in a few minutes. We'll just see. We'll wait out and see. I'll give it a couple of minutes. 5 minutes or so. If not, then fuck it. I'll just try and do what I can do. Dundee United and Aberdeen. Yeah, the new firm derby. I was going to do it, but I think we just got more Hearts subscribers on the channel. So I thought, you know, they liked it. Guys, if you can do us all a favour, just smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. As I say, I'm trying to grow the subscribers up of the smaller teams outside the old firm as well, you know. So trying to do as many streams as I can for you guys. Aberdeen have actually got a free kick at the moment, just whilst we wait for that Hearts game to come back up onto the server. But Dundee United, you know, doing bits at the moment, running down that left-hand side. Aberdeen taking a shot there as well. But Motherwell actually beat Aberdeen in their last game. Van Veen scored 2. Aberdeen were looking supposedly like they were going to get back into form and stuff like that, but it never really worked out. I'm not really sure what Aberdeen are all about at the moment. I know they've had a new manager, a lot of new players coming in, but I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see what's going there. I said at the start of the season I didn't fancy Aberdeen at all. I didn't see. Everyone was sort of hyping up, saying they were going to finish second, but I just couldn't see it. Just could not see it whatsoever. I remember last time this happened, 20 minutes in, the game was on his goal again. That's what we're just going to wait out, guys. We'll just wait out for a couple of minutes and see when it comes on. But until then, I've got the Dundee United game on. I'll keep you up to date with the scores. Just bear with me until it comes back on, alright? But here come Aberdeen again now. Down that right-hand side. To be fair, Dundee United has started the game pretty well as well, to be fair. Yeah, still not up just yet. Still waiting for it. I say, give it a few more minutes. They'll be up there eventually. Jamie Young, good to see you, mate. Mate, to be fair, there's a lot of... Oh, Watford have missed a penalty. Oh my God. Watford have just missed a penalty. Oh, they've just scored. Oh my goodness me. Surely Ollie's got to go. If he loses to Watford, oh my God. Surely he's got to go. He cannot stay at Manchester United if he's. Oh my! I just can't think of it. It's horrendous. My God, I'm going to do a little soccer Saturday here, guys. Norwich already 1-1 against Southampton. I'm going to go through the scores just whilst we wait for the Hearts game to get back on again. But right now, if I'm going through the rest of the leagues at the moment, in the Premier League, obviously Chelsea beat Leicester 3-0 earlier on. They are running away with the title. Steven Gerrard's into his first 10 minutes as Villa manager. That's currently 0-0 between them and Brighton. Burnley 0-0 between them and Crystal Palace. And it is Newcastle who are drawing 0-0 to Brentford. Eddie Howe isn't managing the match. He's out with COVID. Norwich, as I said, under Dean Smith. As I said, there's been a lot of managerial changes, but Dean Smith has got his first goal as a Norwich manager, and they are currently drawing 1-1. They did go 1-0 down to Southampton. However, Pukki managed to get an equaliser, and Carrow Road is buzzing, apparently. Watford 1-0 up against Manchester United. This will be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's last game if they lose this. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0-0 between them and West Ham. And of course, Liverpool versus Arsenal later on this afternoon. Let me have a look throughout Europe to see if there's any standout victories. Go down to Scotland, see what's happening in Scotland at the moment. I think... Yeah, still 0-0 in all of the games at the moment. Yesterday, Inverness beat Queen of the South. I think they beat them 1-0. They did flail away a bit, but if you're an Inverness man, you need Kilmarnock to drop points against Arbroath today. They're currently drawing 0-0. Greenock Morton have scored 1-0 against Raith Rovers, and that is it for the goals in Scotland. In fact, top of the League 2, Kelty Hearts are winning 1-0 against Stennyhouse Muir. So yeah, they're doing bits at the moment there. What's everybody saying down in the live chat? Ollie will get sacked, says Conrad. He's got to go, surely. He has got to go. Offside goal. Good to see Jamie, mate. Hope you're well. I still think Man United will win. Well, Man United are a bit like Rangers this season. Man United kind of always let in that first goal and then come back again. So I'm sort of thinking that will be the case here today. Who knows? Oh, has the goal been taken off there for United, is it? They missed the penalty. Oh, so they had to retake the penalty and they missed it in the end. To be fair, I think Man United fans want Man United to lose just to end Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so they can get their lives back to normal. Ismail Sarr missing that penalty there for Manchester United. That's 0-0 between them. Let me just double check now. As I said, I've been having the Dundee United game on whilst we wait for the Hearts game to come back on. Where are we with that? We're not anywhere with it yet. He's going, needs to sort it out. I'll try VIP box, see if Hearts are on there now. To be fair, usually the live streams are pretty good on He's Goal for Hearts games. They're usually always up there, no problem. But if not, guys, I'll just keep it with the Dundee, and we'll just go through all the scores and stuff like that, all right? And I'll try and update as much as I can on the Hearts game. Either way, it'll be up within the next sort of 10-15 minutes. So maybe just wait it out until then. Turn it off. 15. Mate, they've got Raith Rovers on TV, but they ain't got the Hearts game. Yeah. Hearts fans, how's your season been so far? How are you feeling about it? Don't forget Scottish League Cup semi-finals today. Don't you worry, I won't be forgetting that game. St Johnston versus Celtic after this one. Of course, right away after this, we're going to be getting on with that game. An absolute belter that's going to be, by the way. The stream for Hearts will be a good signal because there's only about 6 people watching it. Yeah, no, that's the good thing about these ones. Right now, I'm watching the New Firm Derby just whilst you waited. For those of you just joining in, guys, I can't get a stream up right now for the Hearts game. So just got the Dundee United game on for now in the background. And I'll just keep you up to date with scores throughout Europe and try and focus on the key events that's happening at the moment at Fir Park. But nothing to report to you as of yet for Hearts and Midlothian. As I say, key events right now in the game. I don't think there's been too much, to be fair. But Dundee United coming down the left-hand side, they're looking to try and cause Aberdeen problems. Ten of dice fairly empty. Sure, a lot of Rangers fans will be tuned into the Brighton game. Whether they want him to win or not, I have no idea. In fact, here you go, Hearts fans. I'll sort this out for you just whilst we wait. In fact, I've got a good idea. I have a good idea. I have got an idea. Give me a second. Just for the Hearts fans. 2 seconds. They don't call me a genius for no reason. Here we go. Two secs, Hearts fans. I've got you covered. Charlie Mulgrew there still. Hello. I want Brighton to win, says Gallant Pioneer. VAR is a joke. Comrades pissed off, huh? 2 secs. I'll sort this out for you Hearts fans and Motherwell fans. Just wait a bit for that bit to load. And then you'll have the game on here. Just let that load up. You'll have the match on there. There we go. Happy? Well, we'll do until I can get the game up, troops. At least you can keep up to date with it. Just let it load up and it'll be ready to go. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I've got the Dundee United game on here, the Aberdeen game on there, Hearts game on there. There we go, ready to go. Just until a live stream gets put back up. Dixie, pick whoever. Good to see Kim Young in the building. Hope you well. Does anyone know if they have agreed on bringing VAR to Scotland? I think they have agreed on it. You know, I do think they have agreed on it. I think they may have agreed on it. Okay, that's just knackered, isn't it? It's not working. 2 secs, 365. Okay, that didn't work as in how I intended it. It was meant to be a full ticker, but it's not. I'll just double check his goal again quickly just to see if it's up. Mess. No. Nothing there. Still. I'll get it on for Dixie, the Villa Brighton game. Go on then, Dixie. I'll stick it on in the background. Does everyone want Villa to win or lose? Who wants Aston Villa to win? 1-1 to Brentford versus Newcastle. Even Tony and Jamal Lascelles scores. Yeah, I think they could bring it in. They should bring it in anyway. Hearts fans, 2 seconds. Keep saying Hearts fans. Hearts and Motherwell fans. Just 2 seconds. Let me sort this out for you. As soon as I sort this bit out, I think we'll be alright. Just so for people that tune in, they've got a little stream they can watch. Just whilst, because there's nothing on. I'm sure a lot of people are trying to find stuff on his goal, but can't. If I can get your little ticker sorted out, then that should help. What do you guys think of the semi-final this afternoon? Celtic versus St Johnston. Who's going to win it? Who do you think is going to come on top? It's got to be, surely, Celtic have got to win it. Massive favourites. Although, as I said, St Johnston are certainly not a mug. They are no mugs, by the way. St Johnston, they'll be looking to try and regain their trophy, and they'll have that luck tonight. I mean, you send them against Galatasaray, you send them against Lask. They like punching above their weight, and I think it'll be a decent match tonight. It's certainly not going to be plain sailing. It won't be plain sailing. It'll be they'll make them work hard for it. And yeah, I think it's going to be a tough match for Celtic this afternoon. 2 seconds. Pretty organised, unorganised live stream, guys, but I'm going with it. I'm going with it just because we haven't got a stream at the moment. Got the Villa game on at the moment. See Steven Gerrard down there. Is he in joggers or is he in a suit? So I didn't know whether he was a suit manager, but I think when he said he was at Rangers, he just wore a suit because of Rangers. He said he wanted to be more of a tracksuit manager. Yeah. There we go. That should load up their troops. And then at least you got something to watch if you're tuning in. Hearts fans, Motherwell fans. It's better than nothing, I suppose. There we go. So I've got the... See what live chat's at. Meant like that one. Our league is dark ages. I know. Sorry, let me go through this live chat, guys. Jamie Young, the channel is for football is for everyone. St Johnston will win, says Saw Sheen. Who else have we got in there? Conrad, Celtic, almost signed that. Tony. Even Tony's a good player as well, by the way. Yeah, Celtic let that one go. I might just subscribe this guy. If a Sevco channel, I'm gone. Jamie Young. I mean, this is for everybody, buddy. 1-1 to Brentford versus Newcastle. Nice one. Big surprise. David King, hope you're well, mate. No, Gallen, we don't remember the incident. Ollie Shaw. There you go, troops. There's a little ticker there for the Hearts and Motherwell fans. Just whilst we wait for that thing to come back up, I'm going to turn it into more of like a Gillette Soccer Saturday, like a soccer Saturday maybe. Just go through the scores and stuff like that throughout Scotland. Go out throughout the scores throughout England and stuff like that as well. So we'll just have it like that. But there's the Hearts game's down there on the bottom for you guys, down on the right. Okay. We'll just try and sort it. We'll just keep it like that for now. If you haven't already, guys, please do smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I said, I'm going to go through the scores on the doors throughout the major leagues at the moment. Currently in Scotland, Dundee United are drawing 0-0 between them and Aberdeen. Motherwell 0-0 against Hearts. St Mirren 0-0 against Livingston. And the only goal we've actually got in the top 2 tiers of Scottish football is Greenock Morton, who are winning 1-0 against Raith Rovers. Big game down there in the Championship. Obviously, Inverness won yesterday to close the gap between them and Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock will need 3 points just to try and keep that daylight between them and Arbroath. And them and Inverness, sorry. Queen's Park doing things against Cy Ferry. 1-0 up. Queen's Park away from home against the Fishermen. And down in League 2, Kelty Hearts storming the League 2 and winning 1-0 against Stennyhouse Muir. Let's go over to England and have a little look to see what's happening over there. As I said, currently 0-0 between Aston Villa and Brighton. Burnley and Crystal Palace, there's been a goal there as well. 2 goals there as well. It's 1-1 between them two as well. Newcastle 1-1 between them and Brentford. Norwich 1-1 between them and Southampton. Watford 0-0 between them and Manchester United. They did have to retake a penalty. They did go 1-0 up, but yeah, as I said, had to retake a penalty and the score went back to normal. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0-0 between them and West Ham, and of course Liverpool and Arsenal kick off later. In the German Bundesliga, it's currently half time in the half 2 kickoffs. Leverkusen are 1-0 up against Bochum for Celtic fans. Obviously, Celtic playing Leverkusen next. So yeah, ones to watch, but yeah, they're in really good form at the moment by Leverkusen, especially since returning from that 5-0 thumping from Bayern Munich. They've looked good. Mönchengladbach are 3-0 up against Firth. Cedric Itten's side there for the Rangers fans that wanting to know. He's currently losing. Dortmund against Stuttgart, big game there in Germany, 0-0 at half-time. And that is it pretty much. Oh, Hoffenheim 1-0 up against RB Leipzig. What else have we got here in Europe? Nothing really. That's it for the big leagues, isn't it? But what else we got there? Moscow Mapping says 1-1 Southampton. Comrade says 3-1 Celtic. Michael Sohn says on the cans today. Not today, mate, but I'll be on the cans tomorrow, mate. Thank you. It was a good birthday, Michael, mate. Thank you for asking, bud. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Oh, Motherwell have scored! Ladies and gentlemen, that's not the news you want to know there for Hearts fans, by the way. Motherwell have just scored, and just like that, Motherwell could go into fourth today. Motherwell doing bits down there. 1-0 up. I'll have to just confirm to you who just scored that goal there for the Well, but it's a goal from Motherwell. Let's have a little look to see the man who scored it. Van Veen again, was it? Who was it? Can't see. Not showing. Shields. Shields the man who's got the goal there for the Well. Motherwell 1-0 up. That is a huge goal and a big game if they manage to get 3 points against an informed Hearts side, by the way. But 1-0 up at the moment, Motherwell. Doing bits. Fair play to them. There you go. Motherwell 1-0 up. Motherwell fans buzzing. Can't wait for the Celtics game today. Should be tight, says Paddy Ryan. I'm really looking forward to it as well, mate. I said to her, I think Celtic will win the game, but I think St Johnston are going to put up a fight. They've shown themselves so far this season. Maybe not in the league when they're not really that interested. They're never going to win the league, let's be perfectly honest. But when they're playing, when they're playing against like big oppositions, certainly against Galatasaray, they're really putting a shift against Lask as well. And of course Rangers, remember last year in the Scottish Cup, Rangers thought they won it at certain points, but they really did fight to the death, fight to the end and really make it as hard as they possibly could for them. And came out the other side with a place in the semi-final. So I think it's going to be an interesting match. And look, St Johnston will want to try and get their try and get back into the final again and try and battle out for the thing. They've been Hampden now, I think, 3 times in a row now, looking to try and get on the final. Dan's on the cans tomorrow to watch the Flames. I don't really drink cans, Michael, mate. I don't really drink cans, but I was on the piss last night, mate. Had a few rums and stuff like that, but yeah, man, I'm not really a beer drinker these days, mate. Don't know. I keep forgetting that Steven Gerrard's inherited John McGinn. Still 0-0 there, by the way. I know Rangers fans watching on in that game, hoping Brighton can pull the victory off. There's an injury there though, and the team does come onto the park. It's interesting to see how much they're playing. 78. Paddy Ryan says agree. St Johnston will turn up. Drink of choice. You know what? On a Sunday, mate, I like a Shiraz, a glass of Shiraz or something like that. But if I'm going out on the piss, then I like a glass of rum and coke, mate. OJ Spice, lovely drink. Scotland's performance kept the break from being pish. I agree, Matt. I agree. Although I couldn't watch it online with you guys because obviously I was away in London, and that was it. Proper collectors, I'm on the Villa channel. Nice one, mate. I've got the Villa game down there. I'll just give you guys more updates of what's happening at the moment. As I say, 1-0 in the game between Hearts and Motherwell. For those of you just joining in, the Motherwell and Hearts sort of like ticker is just down in the bottom right there. Just because we can't get a game up, we can't find a stream or anything like that. Normally I would do the commentary for it, but we just can't find it. And instead of letting you guys down, I just thought, F it, we'll just turn it into a scores, a chilled out chat. I've got the Villa game on my TV on the left hand side, and then just watch and just see all the scores come in. I wish I had my accumulator on now. There's nothing more than I love just having the accumulator there, just crossing off your scores when they come in. Might have to put a cheeky fiver on at half time. I'll have to have a little look at that one. But let's see, is there any major ones here? I'm trying to look for the biggest. He's in a suit and tie. I always thought he did that interview, Steven Gerrard. He said that he didn't want to. He said he wanted to become more of a man who in his joggers and stuff like that. But he's in a suit and tie there for Villa. Graham Potter, by the way, is a decent manager. Burnley have taken the lead against Crystal Palace. Anyone got Burnley on their accumulator there? 2-1 up against Palace. It could have been an accumulated buster, that one. Watford have scored. Watford have just scored as well. Oh my goodness me, it's happening. It's happening. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be dismissed this evening. If he loses this game, surely he has to be dismissed. Surely. There's something not wrong in football. If he loses to Watford here today, he needs to be dismissed. He needs to be. Villa are almost through there. Nearly taking the lead there, by the way, which should have been to the disgust of the Rangers fans who were tuned in. But Danny Ings there nearly scoring. Come on the heart, says Gav. Nice one, mate. Gallant Pioneer. It was Joshua King who scored there, by the way, guys, for Watford. Watford 1-0 up, and it is Joshua King who scored. Anyone know the stats of the Brighton Villa? I'm watching the game at the moment. It's pretty even, to be perfectly honest with you. See, the Czech Republic player said they wanted Scotland in the playoff because it's the easiest game. I don't think so now. Not anymore, mate. Not anymore. I can't believe that Watford have just scored there, man. Again, I can believe it, man. You are pish, but surely the manager's got to go. Even the biggest Ollie fans in the world, man, need to start saying, look, he's clueless. He needs to go. But I don't know what happened last season. He was pretty decent last season. He finished second, got to Europa League final. They did pretty well, but after that, they've just been so poor, Man U. Brighton are actually coming down this right-hand side now at the moment. Brighton forward. And with Hearts and Motherwell still 1-0. It was the main man, Shields, the guy who scored it for the Motherwell and Hearts fans that are tuning in, troops. It was Motherwell who had taken the lead in that game. But here come Brighton now with a decent chance there against Villa. And just pissed it. I think Scotland would beat Republic. I think Scotland would beat everyone except from the big ones. Obviously, the big dogs have obviously hit a massive block there of having Portugal and Italy. There's 3 spots to go through. You'd think Portugal and Italy are going to take 2 of those places. So Scotland just need the luck of the draw to try and avoid them in the final. Probably. I disagree, Jam. Jam MC123. I disagree. I did a video saying that I did a video saying 5 players that are most likely to leave, but at the end of the video, I said that I didn't think that he would buy anybody. Everyone keeps on going about Aston Villa now, that they're the 5th richest club in the world at the moment, and I just think he's going to be shopping in a different market. The only player that I could probably see him take is either maybe Kent, Kamara, or Patterson. Patterson probably being the main one that probably go. Apparently PSG, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid are watching him at the moment, so maybe you could see him maybe one day leave. But no, I think they'll be shopping in a different market. I don't think they're going to be buying any Rangers players. Now Gerrard has millions available. He's not going to be shopping in Scotland. I agree, Gallant, mate. Stevie Boy says, I honestly think he might go for 1 or 2 at most. Jam will tell a story for us all, says Stevie Boy. But I don't. Apparently, he told about. I watched a bit Talksport clip the other day there, and apparently he told Gabby Ablonglemore. I can't pronounce his name. Gabriel Ablonglemore, whatever his name is, right? Apparently he said, oh, which player are you going to be signing from Rangers? And apparently he said none. So I don't know whether he was just saying that because he's into the media, but I just. Jam says if they are the 5th richest FFS. No, I think it's the owner, not the club. Sorry. Let me reiterate that. Villa aren't the 5th richest club in the Premier League. I think they got the 5th richest owner. So, of course, they're not the richest. But the 5th richest owner. How do I upload photos in the chat? I don't think you can, Michael, mate. I don't think you can. I don't think that's a thing yet. Did you see Chelsea earlier on? I heard about it, mate. I was watching a bit of Steve Will Do It. Does anyone know who Steve Will Do It is? YouTuber. Yeah, I was watching a bit of Steve will do it. Just because I'm watching 2 games today, I can't sit and watch too many games, man. I'd go bonkers, literally bonkers. But Villa and Brighton, it's like a bit of a, some people say, some of the Scottish games pish or the Scottish league's pish. Some of these games in England are pish. Villa v Brighton, what a crappy game that is. Rogers always supported Man U, was born only 200 miles from Old Trafford, says Stevie Boy. He's a Celtic fan, wasn't he? I'm sure he was a Celtic fan. Conrad says, was it not the 5th biggest spent? No, I'm sure it was about the owners. When people were talking about it, I'm sure it was all about the owners. People going on about it and stuff like that. But, yeah. Let's give you another little score update. What's happening throughout Europe, or the main leagues, and in Europe. We'll go through Scotland first, of course, guys. For those of you just wondering why it's not the normal sort of commentary, couldn't find a stream on He's Goal. He's Goal let us down big time. So, for those of you just joining in, we have got the little ticker there at the bottom right, and I'll update you on the Motherwell and Hearts game as much as I can. But there's been a goal at Dunfermline, 1-0 against Ayr United at the moment. Dunfermline getting a goal there. In the Championship, Kilmarnock, that big top of the table clash. Kilmarnock obviously wanting to try and extend their lead at the top of the Championship. They are currently drawing 0-0 at the moment. Not capitalised just yet, but plenty of time to go in that game. And just as we spoke here, Raith Rovers have equalised against Greenock Morton. That game's 1-1 now. Fair play. Stirling Albion doing bits against Edinburgh City down there in the bottom tier. 1-0 up. And Annan Athletic are beating Albion Rovers 1-0. And do you know what I found so bizarre? I know it's a football club, but I was looking for, I can't remember what I was looking for, but I was on looking at football related jobs the other day there. And if you type in like football related jobs, you'll see things like physiotherapist for clubs and stuff like that. But I seen on there Albion Rovers, literally on Indeed, where you go for a job. Albion Rovers advertising for their manager's position. I just thought that's so bizarre. So you just go on Indeed and apply for the Albion Rovers managerial position. It's just super funny. And Motherwell, as I say, 1-0 up against Hearts. Dundee United in the New Firm derby, 0-0. And St Mirren, 0-0 between them and Livingston. Let's head down to England and see what we've got in the Premier League. As I said earlier on, Burnley have taken the lead. Oh no, Palace have got one. I don't know how that was. No, Burnley have taken the lead 2-1 against Palace. Brentford have also taken the lead against Newcastle. Remember, Eddie Howe isn't on the touchline due to COVID, but there is a goal there. I think that comes from Rico Henry. So Brentford doing bits there at the bottom of the table. They're doing pretty well on the table in general. And as I said earlier on, Watford are 1-0 up against Manchester United. That is it for the big leagues at the moment. Of course, the Sydney derby the other day there. 0-0 that ended. The massive Sydney derby. Who else we got in there? I want Brighton to pump them. Silence We Diddy Stadium. Says somebody. Barca goals 1-10-1. Nice one. Villa won't give Gerrard time. No, from right outside midfield. Benteke, 2-2 Palace. There we go, Michael Stone. I was saying that would have been a coupon buster earlier on. I thought Palace would be a bit of a banker against Burnley. Burnley took the lead, and now we're back 2-2 now. Doing bits now there, troops. All loving this lifestyle. Fair play, we've got 90 people tuning in. Nice to see you all, guys. Please do subscribe. Smash the old like button. And help us out here. As we're closing in to 10,000 subscribers. Remember, we're back to normal, of course, this evening. We've got Celtic versus St Johnston in the League Cup semi-final. I am buzzing for that game. Celtic obviously looking to try and get to their first final since the Scottish Cup final, which completed the quadruple treble. And then, of course, St Johnston looking to try and get to their third final in a row. I think Celtic will win, but let's say if St Johnston managed to get to their third final in a row, that'd be unbelievable. That's like mind-boggling. It's just mental. It just doesn't happen. It'd be crazy. It would literally be crazy. And as I said to a lot of the Celtic fans here in the live stream, I don't think St Johnston are going to turn up and be mugs. They're going to play hard. They're going to play hard ball, and they want it. They'll really, really want it. I think Celtic will win, but they're going to have to work for it. They really are going to have to work for it. Matt Maloney says Melbourne victory, good news. Oh, they won, did they? I'm a Sydney man. Back when I'm a Sydney FC fan. Just because I lived in Sydney. But Melbourne did victory win, did they? Is that the first game of the season, isn't it? Is it the first game of the season? I don't know. I haven't really been following it. I'm not going to lie to you, Matt. Yeah, victory beat Western United. Was that the first game of the season? Yeah, first game of the season. Victory top of the league against Western United. I thought it was an okay level, to be fair, the A-League. Not too bad. Gets a lot of stick. Not too bad, though. Paddy Ryan says 3-1 to Celtic. Fingers crossed. I will update you on the team lineups in a bit for that Celtic game. Rangers v Hibs tomorrow is going to be tasty as well. Really, really tasty. It's going to be an interesting one. I think Hibs will be up for it, but I think Rangers, the fact that they've got a new manager, I think the crowd's going to be really, really behind the team tomorrow, and I think, Rangers will put in a decent performance. That wasn't water, that was vodka. Yeah, something like that, mate. Ange is here for 5 treble, then it's the Liverpool job, says Conrad. Imagine that. Imagine the scenes of Ange Postecoglou was appointed as the Liverpool manager. Is Eddie injured or is he just not getting a game? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'll have to check that one. I'll check now quickly for you. Edward was putting them away at one point. Newcastle have equalised, by the way, against Brentford. Some cracking games happening down there in the Premier League at the moment. Newcastle 2-2. Burnley 2-2. Cracking game. Now, let me just check for Stevie Boy what's going on with Crystal Palace. Benteke scored 2. That's why he can't get a game, because Benteke's just scored 2. And Conor Gallagher as well. He's been fantastic there at the back as well. Odson Edouard, he's just on the bench. He's just on the bench at the moment. You think that he wants a bit more game time though, wouldn't you? I agree, Michael. I agree. Michael, now, mate, Rangers could also suffer a very heavy defeat, I think. Yeah, I think it's definitely a possibility. It can either go one or two ways. I mean, I seen on Kemar Roof's Instagram story, they were just playing Nerf gun wars instead of training. So it could go one or two ways. I don't know how it's going to work. What about the odds on Hibs and a St Johnston final again? That'd be mental. That'd be mental. It's going to be weird. Yeah. What the odds on St Johnston and Hibernian making it to the final? That's something to put through. That's something to put a little cheeky fiver on, isn't it? Just in case it happens. Money will be in. Joe Linton scored. Average 4-1. That's not too bad. Right, we are approaching the half-time break at the moment. Villa still running forward at the moment. Villa now with a chance to score a goal. And that ball goes right over the bar and out. And Villa could be going into the bottom 3 here this afternoon. As things stand. 3-2 Palace. Mate, we're watching the wrong game here. It's 3-2 Palace. No way. Oh, Kiarte scored. No, it's Gué. 3-2. Crystal Palace are 3-2 up, guys. I just said that was a coupon buster earlier on. It's not. Palace have come back 3 goals to the good. Fair play to any of you that have put on a coupon, by the way. 3-2 Crystal Palace. Doing bits down there. In Scottish Premiership at the moment, guys, it's still 0-0 in all of the games apart from the Motherwell game. Motherwell 1-0 up against Hearts as things stand. Airdrieonians, 0-0 between them and Cove Rangers in that must-win game down there in League One. Montrose 1-0 up against Falkirk. And of course, Queen's Park running the open goal boy ragged as Queen's Park are 1-0 up against Peterhead. Kelty Hearts doing well down there at the moment. They just came up from the Lowland League. Top of the league by an absolute canter. They will be going up, I think. Already, after... How many games have we played? 14 games. After 14 games, they're 12 points clear. And they're a team that just came up from the Lowland League. Kelty Hearts have got their sights set on League One, and it's Kevin Thompson, I think. Kevin Thompson's the manager there now. I think Barry was the manager before, but now it's Kevin Thompson. So, doing a decent job there at the moment, there, Kelty Hearts. Fair play to them. Really doing well. They're a likeable team as well, Kelty Hearts. And they go to Hampden tomorrow with the Hibs fans. I remember when clubs were going for such lofty prices. Hibs are always a pain in the arse for Rangers, says Michael. No, it's not Hibs that are a pain in the arse. It's Hearts. Hearts are the pain in the arse for Rangers. It's Hearts that always upset Rangers. Hibs, under Gerrard, Hibs didn't really cause Rangers problems. It's always Hearts. Hearts this season, draw. Hearts back in the Scottish Cup when they were in the league. They knocked them out. Hearts, when they were about to get relegated, drew against Hearts, beat Rangers. Drew against Rangers, beat Rangers. So it's always been a problem at Tynecastle as well. So it's always Hearts have always caused Rangers problems. It's not so much Villa, I don't think. Villa. It's not so much Hibernian, I don't think. Watford are 2-0 up. Ollie is sacked. Ollie is going out the door. Watford are 2-0 up. He knows it. He knows he is going out the door. It's Ismail Sarr. And Manchester United are 2-0 down at Vicarage Road before half-time. He has to go. He has to go. Simple as that. If he is not gone tonight, there's something seriously wrong. Something seriously wrong. Mental. Mate. Andy says 5 decades. Oh, mate, I can't go through all that, man. Welcome to the big world, eh? Mate, he is mental. I cannot believe Manchester United are losing 2-0 at Vicarage Road. Crazy stuff there. How are they doing it? Who's in the lineup? How can you sort this team out? Oh my God. Do you know what? It just frustrates me that man's still in the job. Just frustrates me that he's still in a job after all this time. He's got to go tonight. Surely that's the headline tonight. That is a headline. Gone. Wait. Did Gerrard take that guy from Villa down, from Hearts with him? Someone do some... who's that long-haired guy for Hearts, the assistant manager? Hearts fan, tell me who he is in the live chat. The long-haired guy that used to be the assistant manager. I've just seen him on the bench. I've just seen him in the technical area with Aston Villa sat next to Steven Gerrard. Has he just taken... Is he taking him from Hearts? What's happening there? Brighton looking for a first goal, by the way. Oh, it's going to be 1-0. Oh, cleared away. Brighton, nearly there. Oh, and good defending there in the end there by Villa. Come on, guys, come on. Who's that guy? Who's the guy with the long hair? He used to be like, I think he was assistant manager at Hearts. I'm sure when Craig Levein got sacked, Austin McPhee says Gallon Pioneer. He's working for Villa. Oh, he's been at Villa for a while. Austin McPhee. Oh, right, Jesus. I didn't know that. Mental. Oh, he's been at Villa before. I literally thought we just took Austin McPhee with him. That's funny, man. That's funny. I thought he's like, yep, taking him. Yeah, he took that entire Rangers coaching staff. But, oh, mate, Brighton are causing Villa problems, by the way. Causing them problems. Scenes if Aston Villa end up in the Championship. Big Shane Duffy's doing bits down there at the moment, isn't he? It's mental that he couldn't do it for Celtic against, lower level, I suppose, opposition. But he's doing it for Brighton week in, week out, and they're looking really good at the moment. Do you reckon it was just down to his mental health up in Scotland, or do you reckon he just became one of those flops that just couldn't cut it in Scotland? Thought he was working with Scotland recently. Conrad, he must be working everywhere, Austin McPhee, at the moment. He doesn't look Scottish though, does he? It's funny. Nah, it's not. It wasn't Robbie Nielsen. But there you go. It's half time. Gerrard's first game as Villa manager ends. First half ends 0-0. think Brighton have been the better side. No sour grapes or anything there. Let's give you an update on the half. In fact, I'm going to go grab a brew, actually, guys. It'll be 2 seconds. I'm going to go grab a brew because it is half time. Just give me a second. I'll be back in a minute. And back again, guys. What's up? Ready to go? Yeah, Yeah, so just got a brew. Right, I'll go through the halftime scores. Just give me a second. Let's just go through them quickly. Just sort this out as well. Just give me a sec, troops. Evo, I've quite enjoyed this. As I said, it's been a bit different, as I say. It's been a bit more of a chilled out sort of one. But I don't think it's been too bad, actually. So... fuck that up. 2 secs. Right, as I said, let's go through the scores on the doors throughout the leagues at the moment. Let's go through Scotland first, of course. And at half-time at the moment in these leagues as... Oh, Scotland, you tit. Scottish. Fuckers. Right, okay. Fuck them. Right, so in the Premiership at the moment, it's Dundee United. Sorry, so it's Dundee United 0, Aberdeen 0. Motherwell 1, Hearts 0. The goal scorer in the Motherwell game was Shields. St Mirren 0, Livingston 0. In Dunfermline matches, Dunfermline 2, Ayr United 0. Kilmarnock 0, Arbroath 0. Partick Thistle 0, Hamilton Academical 0. Raith Rovers 1, Greenock Morton 1. I've always wanted to do that weird Greenock Morton. Inverness Caledonian, was it the halftime scores? Inverness Caledonian Thistle 0. Greenock Morton 0. Let's have a little look at the rest of the scores in Scotland. Let's go down to League 1. Here we go. Scottish League 1. Airdrieonians 0-0 between Cove Rogers. Alloa Athletic 0. Dumbarton 0. Clyde 0. East Fife 0. Falkirk 0. Montrose 1. Peterhead 0. Queen's Park 1. And it was Connell who scored that goal. In Scotland's League 2, it's Annan Athletic 1. Albion Rovers 1. Forfar Athletic 0. Coden Beef 0. League leaders Kelty Hearts 1, Stenhousemuir 0, Stirling Albion 1, Edinburgh City 1, Stranraer 0 and Elgin City 0. Kelty Hearts at the moment, as I said, running away with the league. They're currently 12 points clear after 14 games. Mental. What's everyone else saying down there in the live chat? Guys, if you can do us a favour, please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We have got the massive cup semi-final after this one. We've got Celtic taking on St Johnston. Really, really looking forward to that one now. As I say, St Johnston looking to get to their third final in a row. Celtic looking to get to their first since the final against Hearts, where they won the quadruple treble. Let's go through England at the moment. I'm going to discuss England earlier on. In the early kickoff, it was Leicester 0, Chelsea Football Club 3. At half-time in the Premier League, it is Aston Villa 0, Brighton 0. Gerrard dominated in his first half. Burnley 2, Crystal Palace 3. That game was a real good watch. In fact, it was Crystal Palace who took the lead. Then Burnley turned it around to make it 2-1. Then Benteke scored the second and Guaya scored the third. So Palace lead 3-2 at the break. Newcastle 2, Brentford 2. That's been a pretty good game. Lascelles scored the first goal. A minute later, Tony scored and equalised. And then then Brentford went 2-1 up with Henry scoring. And then Joe Linton scored an equaliser. Norwich under Dean Smith at the moment. Shea Adams continued his prolific goal scoring. As he scored against, he put Southampton ahead against Norwich, making it 1-0. And then Pukki got an equaliser 3 minutes later there for Norwich, half-time at Carrow Road. Now the big talking point, in fact we'll wait for that one in a second. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, West Ham 0. West Ham looking to try and get into, with a win here today by the way, they would go 3 points clear of Manchester City, of course, who play tomorrow. So West Ham would be second in the league. That's mental. But the talking point, of course, of the half is Watford 2, Manchester United 0. King scoring and then Sarr scoring. And by the way, Watford had a penalty ruled out before that as well. And surely he needs to go now. Mental. I thought you should struggle to get a manager soon. Honestly, we know who's at fault at a club, and that will be on for a site soon. I think there was a couple of candidates. I was surprised the Rangers didn't maybe go for Frank Lampard at points. So I was going to save it for the Rangers stream, but I'll talk about Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, and maybe it's obviously a great record, but apparently, I listened to an interview. It was an interesting interview. A Guaranteed Gallant Pioneer was on there. RC56. I know them two. They just inject themselves into Rangers content, literally. Those two constantly absorbing content. But it was one of the Rangers channels, and they did an interview with a Dutch football expert or a Feyenoord fan, and he was saying at some times that his football was really stale. I watched the interview, and for Rangers, the way he was talking about the way he was talking about Giovanni Van Bronckhorst as a manager didn't really fill you with high hopes. The way he was kind of talking about him, obviously, yeah, he won the trophies and stuff like that, but the way he was going on about it, this was this Feyenoord fan. He was saying that it got stale, and after a time, I think the fans were just happy that he kind of walked away instead of signing a new contract or something like that. I don't know why it just came across like that, but it seemed pretty. I don't know. It seemed pretty. Don't know. I'll link it for those of you who haven't watched it, but it was an interesting watch. But yeah, we'll see how he gets on next Thursday. If you can do us a favour, guys, please do smash the like. Let's try and get to 30 likes. That'd be pretty decent. And subscribe to the channel if you do. As I said, half time at the moment. Throughout the scores. Let's have a little look at the other games at the moment. For those of you in the Championship, because there's boggle to do. Bristol City are winning 1-0 against Blackburn. Fulham are 2-0 up against Barnsley. Huddersfield 1-0 up against West Brom. Hull 1-0 up against Birmingham. Middlesbrough 1-1 against Millwall. Preston 1-0 against Cardiff. Reading are losing 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. And Stoke City 1-0 up against Peterborough. Swansea 1-0 up against Blackpool. Paris Saint-Germain just kicked off against Nantes. Mönchengladbach, by the way, 4-0 up against Firth. That's what we've really got at the moment. Right, score predictions for the Celtic game then, guys. What's the score predictions? What are we going? Did anyone go in extra time? Anyone go for a St Johnston upset? Or are we going for a thrashing here? Are Celtic going to come out the blocks and give St Johnston a good pumping? What's the verdict? Who's going to the final? Let us know what you're doing. That's Comuri. Bear, I'm on a Scottish football chat. Volume down, revs on, one bottle to the good. Bored because every fucker's at the game. Me waiting on that's cool. Liverpool at the same time. What happened to that Russell bloke, Stevie? Citizen TV says 2-1 St Johnston. Nice one. 2-1 St Johnston. Fair play. They like that one. Mad Comrade. Not like that. Let's see if there is the team lineups have come out yet for the Celtic game, or the Celtic v St Johnston game. Conrad goes, Dan loves the Rebs. No, I don't. Happy days, that's right. Not a clue. For me, Stevie G. Two 0 St Johnston, he says. 3-0 Liverpool. They like that one, man. Big Kev got his jotters over. And we're just chatting away about Ascom. Are we back underway now? Are we ready to go for the second half? So here we go, troops. Let's get it on. Let's have a little look to see if the Hearts game has actually come up yet. Is it still on? Is it not on thingy yet? Have a gander. Nah, it's still not on. That's so annoying. So annoying. Yeah, back on there again. They've got that Villa of Brighton game on at the moment just because of Gallant wants it. But I'll keep an update again, guys, from all the scores throughout Europe at the moment. And keep you up to date throughout the second half, guys. Of course, after this, we're going straight over to Glasgow Celtic versus St Johnston in the Scottish League Cup. Buzzing for that one as well. Just change that over to private. Wait for it to come back on. Sorry, just sorting this redirect out. As I said, for those of you just joining in for the second half, guys, the Hearts and Motherwell game isn't. I can't get a stream for it for whatever reason, so we've just adapted today. I've put a little ticker so you can follow the game action down there on the bottom right, and then I'll update you on the goals and stuff like that when I can. But I've got the Villa game on here at the moment, and I'm just going to update you on the scores throughout Europe at the moment. Just kind of turning it into one of those like little soccer Saturdays, just to hang out, just to chill out a bit, you know. Just have one of those sort of chilled afternoons rather than just sacrificing the game. But we had quite a lot of votes anyway. Motherwell 1-0 up in that game at the moment, doing business at the moment, and we are ready to go there. The second half has kicked off there at Hearts. As for the rest of the places at the moment in England, the games are still pretty much the same as things stand. Villa 0-0 between them and Brighton. Palace 3-2 up against Burnley. Newcastle 2-2 Brentford. And Norwich 1-1 with Southampton. Watford 2-0 against Manchester United. And who do you think will be the next Manchester United manager? Obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to be going this evening. There is no doubt about that one. Get me your thoughts down there in the comment section below. Do you think it's going to be Brendan Rodgers? Do you think it's going to be Zidane? Do you think it's going to be the Ajax manager? Who do you think will be the next Manchester United manager? And Mbappe has scored, I think, for Paris Saint-Germain. 1-0 up for PSG. Mbappe, the goal scorer. Down there in Ligue 1. So what's happening in Scotland? Dundee United 0-0 between them and Aberdeen at the moment. Any more goals? Dunfermline made it 2-0 now against Ayr United. 2-0 now in that game. That's all I've really got. Stranraer have taken the lead against Elgin City down there in Scottish League 2. And I'm just seeing if we've got the team lineups in yet for the Celtic game. Who's on their way in? God knows. Do you know where Scotty is? I don't know where Scotty is, mate. I don't know where Scotty is. Brighton actually coming down the right-hand side now at the moment, looking to make things happen. Ball goes into the box, and that's headed away by Villa. Brighton even coming forward here again. Doing bits, by the way. Brighton just making things happen. Man United have got a goal back. Is the resurgence on the way there for Manchester United? Is Ollie's job going to be saved here again? They need to come back a couple of goals. But has the damage already been done? Have you seen the new Rangers song, the Dutch dance one? Yeah, I've seen that, yeah. Kind of crazy. A bit of a weird tune, isn't it? Christopher, revenge on United. It's Donny van der Beek who scored, by the way. It's Donny van der Beek, the man that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer hates. The man that might just resurge Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job. But, look, he can't stay in a job. He just can't. Man U won't be able to move forward whilst he's in a job. From past experiences. We're going on to the mental. Gerrard don't look happy down there, does he? He's putting Ashley Young on, by the way. He's not a happy man. He ain't a happy man. To be fair, one of the Villa players are down at the moment. I know the Rangers fans are watching on in this game at the moment. Probably loving it as things stand. Match of the day will be a decent one tonight as well. But it is 0-0 in that game. Gary Mack in Villa tracksuit, man. Doesn't suit it. Doesn't look good. Does not look good. Where's Mick Bill? Apparently the brains behind the organisation. He's bringing Young on now. Target, apparently. Brighton have got a corner. Brighton could sting Villa here massively. It's mental. Andy McDonald says 2-1 Watford. Yeah, that's mental, isn't it? Dan, according to the Man United website, they're already planning to get rid of Ollie with Ajax coach Eric Ten Hag or Spain coach Luis Enrique, or they want Rodgers. I mean, Rodgers is a good manager. As I said, he was fantastic for Celtic. He's done good at Leicester, but I do think he's a bit of an impact manager. I feel like it does go a bit stale after a while for him. Do you know, in terms of like, not at Celtic, but Liverpool, it's started to go stale. At Leicester, it's starting to go stale now. So I just feel like he's a great impact manager, which is what they need right now. But I feel in the long term, he's not always that great. For those of you just joining in, guys, please do smash the like button. I'm trying to get to 30 likes. Subscribe to the channel as well. And just to remind you that the Hearts and Motherwell ticker is at the bottom right of the corner. Just because we can't get a live stream, I'm just turning it into more of a scores day, if you want to put it like that. In the New Firm derby, it's still 0-0 between Dundee United and Aberdeen. Motherwell 1-0 up against Hearts. St Mirren 0-0 between them and Livingston. Dunfermline have now made it 3-0 against Ayr United. Really put an air to the sword there. And I have no other update to hear you. Oh, Kelty Hearts have made it 2 against Stenhouse Muir. And let's have a look down there in the Premier League. Still the same in terms of scores at the moment in the Premiership. That's all I can bring you right now. Just 0-0s. Nothing much has changed as of yet. Which is Stevie's first match as Villa manager down that left hand side. I think I might do El Ratico on this channel just because it's. I mean, it has stuff to do with Scottish football. Might title it Villa versus Brighton, El Ratico. But like the old firm or something like that. The Celtic fans will want Gerrard to win, and the Rangers fans will want Rodgers to win. Maguire is rotten. I've not seen him play, but I'm looking forward to Roy Keane's analyst of him. Funny as anything. Ten minutes into that second half here at the moment. Nothing going on in the Villa game. Brighton are dominating the match. As things stand. To be fair, Brighton are doing their bits at the moment in the league. To be fair, this is probably quite a hard first game. Graham Potter doing a decent job there with Brighton. So I'll try and update you with where they are in the table. Full table as things stand at the moment are Brighton in 6th. They can get a win here this afternoon. They would go into 5th place. And obviously Liverpool have got Arsenal this afternoon. So they could stick and stay in 5th place, which is quite exciting to watch, to be fair. Villa, if they end up losing, of course, they'll probably drop into the bottom 3. Bearing in mind Leeds United are playing a bit later on as well, so they have a chance to go above. So not looking good so far for Villa, but Brighton, they're on the attack, they are on the insurgents, but they've not yet found a goal in that game just yet anyway. So they are dominant, but no goal from Brighton Hove Albion. As for the remainders, I haven't got anything there for you. In terms of big games, Paris, as I said, PSG are 1-0 up in that match as well. That is it. That's all I've got for you. Yeah. That's all I've got. Let's see if we get anything that's changed here in Scotland. Premiership. No, not in the Premiership, not in the Championship. Oh, Partick Thistle have taken the lead against Hamilton. Hamilton having a horrible time there in the bottom, in the Championship at the moment, by the way. They're 9th in the league. Just a point ahead of 10th place Queen of the South, who lost yesterday. But Hamilton not in a good place. Partick in a good place, on the other hand. They're 3rd, currently a point behind Inverness Caledonian Thistle, and are in the mix to try and get promotion this year. I want Inverness to go up. I don't want Kilmarnock back up just because of the pitch. Steven Gerrard speaking to Michael Beale, asking what needs to happen. Gerrard ain't got a clue, has he? By the looks of things. What's we got in the live chat here? Hate West Ham, good news. West Ham winning. Announced Brighton goal. Not yet, not done. Is it Wolves 1-0? Oh, there we go. That's a goal for you. I need to report you to. Wolverhampton have taken the lead against the Hammers, which is to my disgust. I want the Hammers to do well, man. Slippy shirt. Slippy Road, yeah. Wolves are taking the lead, and Wolves haven't been the best as teams this season. As I said, they're currently, well, with a win, they are in. Oh, they are in 6th. They're not doing too bad. Why am I saying that they've not done good? Oh, I'm chatting rubbish. Yeah, they're 6th. Yeah, Wolves are going to 6th for the win. Hammers would drop down to 3rd, but could drop down to 4th, depending on the score against Liverpool. But a decent little. I said it, sir. Newcastle still winless, yet to find their win. The game's still a draw there at the moment in the Premier League. 2-2. Burnley have got the 3rd goal. They've equalised again in that game between Crystal Palace. A 6-goal thriller. And it's another goal there for Burnley. And I think it's Maxwell Cornett, who got the equaliser there for the Claret and Blue side. Decent job there by Sean Dyche there. Sean Dyche's men resurging themselves, finding a level of form there. Fair play. Making an interesting watch, I suppose. So bright behind me. I'll have to sort that out for the next game. But yeah, for now it's okay. Just won't move my head too much. Oh my god, no one told me about the scrolling text. World Cup qualifier. It just goes to show no one actually reads the scrolling text. Fuck it. Right, let's have a little look on the thing. I'm sure the Celtic lineups will be out now for the Celtic and St Johnston game. Let me just give you a double check now here, troops. Celtic v St Johnston. Are the team lineups out? Are they out? Let's have a little look, see? There we go. Your starting 11 for Celtic. Well, I'll go through it in a second. Just give me a second. So the Celtic starting 11 is as follows. It's Joe Hart in goal, Ralston, Carter Vickers, Welsh, Jananovic, Beaton, McGregor, Lealabada, Turnbull, Jota and Kyogo. So pretty much unchanged there at the moment there for Celtic. But a pretty strong lineup, I would say. But Celtic just sort of lining up how they usually would. Pretty decent side. And have had success so far this season. Will they be able to do it here today? The lineups are in there. You go. Let's go through the St Johnston team. Xander Clark's in goal. Rooney, Brown, Gordon, Booth, McDavidson, Bryson, O'Halloran, Kane and Wotherspoon there. So, again, another strong side there for this Premier Sports Cup match. Place in the final is at stake. But enough about that at the moment. There we go. Cool. Right, back onto the stream. So I am back. I'm still back on the Villa game. Just because they haven't got the Hearts game still yet. But I'm sure it'll be okay. What have we got in here? No, Raustinho. I think he is on the pitch. I just said that. Ralston starts as well. Loads of goals in the Villa. Still none for Aston Villa. Yeah, there is none in the Premier League. There's loads in the Premier League, but none for Villa just yet. 3-3 Burnley and Crystal Palace. I know, mental stuff there happening between Burnley and Palace. Cracking game that, by the way. I want to see a goal in this Villa game. Between Villa and Brighton and Hove Albion. It'll be interesting to see. Gerrard's first Scottish Premiership game ended in a draw between Rangers and Aberdeen. I remember the game. I think Maddison was the man who scored the goal. You know, James Maddison was the man who got the equaliser. I'm sure. I can't remember now, but yeah, his first Scottish Premiership match ended in a draw. Will his first Premier League match as well end in a draw? We'll find out in a second. Let's have a little gander around at the rest of the scores. Any more goals to report you want? Nope, not just yet. Nothing to show for it in England. However, Scotland, there might be some goals. No, nothing in the Premiership. Nothing in the Championship. East Fife have scored against Clyde, and Peterhead have equalised against Queen's Park. So yeah, Queen's Park just equalising. Scott Brown, not the Scott Brown, but Scott Brown scored a penalty there for Peterhead in League One. Edinburgh City have equalised against Stirling Albion in League 2. And Annan Athletic and Albion Rovers currently drawing 1-1 at the hour mark. Yeah, so plenty of goals throughout League 1 as well. Killing it. Shane Duffy, yeah, doing well in the defence, by the way, at the moment for Brighton. Doing bits. And it looks like Leon Bailey's going to be coming on here for Aston Villa. Try and rescue it. Well, not rescue it. Still 0-0. Still plenty to play for there at the moment. Oh, we've got a goal at Fir Park. It's another goal for Motherwell. And it's 2-0 now. Lammy is the man who scores the goal. 2-0 at Fir Park. And Hearts have just gone sliding off the tracks again. This is why I said Hearts aren't a title contender. Because they can't keep up with the pack. They can't take advantage of when Rangers and Celtic play poorly. They can't take advantage. They need to win these games. But Motherwell are 2-0 up now against Hearts. And are cruising. 2-0 in this game now. Motherwell running riot. And Hearts, well, they just have broken hearts. They've just made a substitution. Ganand Illett's going to be coming on. But it's not enough time really to rescue it. 24 minutes or so. They've got to try and rescue all 3 points. But yeah, it just looks fairly unlikely. Hearts are hit and miss. Boo, Motherwell, we want Hearts is the right guys, says Christopher Campbell. Not happy with that one there. Hearts fans, what do you think of the performance? Obviously, I can't watch it at the moment. What are you thinking of this scoreline at the moment? Not good enough there from Hearts and Midlothian. Aston Villa putting a ball into the box. Cleared away again there by Brighton. Cleared away again there. Did well. Said it ages ago, you know your stuff. Thank you, Michael Hoy. Anita, yeah, keep going. Mate, that light's so frustrating in the back of my head there, man. Fuck. Try and keep it blocked out. I'll try and sort out the light after this. I don't know why it's so bright there. Going into that last 20 minutes against Brighton at the moment. They like that one as well. That target. 20 minutes. Man, Stevie G. What is he thinking down there at the moment? What is he thinking? Mad Steven Gerrard, mate. He's not a happy man. Not a happy man. And here they come again. Brighton. Brighton are the dominant force in this game. They look like the most likely to score. Decent ball in. Headed away there by Aston Villa. Ooh, and one back there by Martinez. Martinez is a decent keeper, to be fair, isn't he? Decent keeper. But yeah, for the Hearts and Motherwell fans just tuning in, guys, it is 2-0 at Fir Park at the moment. And goals have come from Lammy and Shields. Shields scored the first one, and then Lammy scored the second one. And Motherwell have inflicted a broken heart upon Hearts and Midlothian as the Well go into 4th place, I think, by the way. They want Dundee United to ideally lose that game. St Mirren 1-0 up against Livingston. St Mirren have taken the lead against Livingston there. There we go, St Mirren doing bits. Raith Rovers have also taken the lead against Greenock Morton. 2-1 in that game. Still no goals between Forfar Athletic and Cowden Beef. Yeah, mental stuff. Brentford have taken the lead against Newcastle, 3-2 in that game. Newcastle. That game's a cracker, isn't it? 3-2 as well. We've had two cracking games down there in the Premier League. Palace and Burnley 3-3. And Newcastle 2, Brentford 3. Really good games. Really entertaining on the eye. And Maguire been sent off for Manchester United. Oh no. Oh no. He's gone sent off. Their career's gone now. That's Ollie out the door, surely. Corny kick. Ollie's got to go, hasn't he? He's got to go. That's him out the door now, surely. Ollie's gone. Ollie's got to be gone. Got to be. Facts. Silly, isn't he? Silly. Proper silly. Ugh. Free kick there as well in that Villa game. Villa fans don't look happy. They look happy. To be fair, Brummies never really do look happy. No, I'm joking. Sorry, I'm joking, Brummies. I'm joking, guys. I love the Brummies. Hard to believe they paid 80 million quid for Maguire. He actually does look half decent for England, though. Let's be perfectly honest. Crap for Thingy, though, isn't he? Poor guy. Under a lot of pressure, eh? Mental. Here come Aston Villa again now. They don't really look that cohesive, Villa, at the moment, to be fair. Brighton are just running racket at the moment. Cash down there as well. Villa doing all sorts. Big Bailey as well. They've got some decent players, to be fair, Aston Villa. I'll give them that. I will give them that. Brighton actually coming back down the other way. The Motherwell fans, I want to hear from the Motherwell fans down there in the live chat. How are you guys feeling? 2-0 up against Hearts. It's a massive 3 points. That would put the table in a pretty decent position there, by the way. Let me just let you know where you guys would stand in the whole of the league. If you do get a win. As things stand, of course, obviously Rangers, Celtic and that playing later on. No, sorry, they're playing... they'll have a game in hand now. But it doesn't really make a difference to the table. But in terms of the table now, the live table, Motherwell are up into 5th. A point behind Dundee United. Basically now, what you need now is Aberdeen to beat Dundee United. And Motherwell would then go into 4th place, which would make that third all the way down to 5th. Really, really tight. That little battle there between Motherwell, Dundee United and Hearts would be an exciting battle as well. Aberdeen a bit far out there. I don't think they're going to be competing for Europe. And Hibs, man. Oh, when did Hibs have a stinker, by the way? Have I just been, not paying attention? When did Hibs fall down to 8th? Oh, they've got loads of games in hand. That's why. Yeah, they've got games in hands. That's why. Fuck it. I was going to say, Jesus. So if they win their games in hands at 18, 21. So we're around Motherwell's placing. I was going to say, that have an absolute howler. Good to see Aaron Bealey. Hope you're well, mate. Cobra Kai fan says Hearts need to score. I don't think Hearts are scoring anytime soon. I'm not watching it, but it looks like Motherwell are dominating possession as things stand at the moment. They like that stuff there. Hib lost 4 games on the trot. Yeah, he did, but I think they do have 2 games in hand. 2 games in hand as well, Gallant, mate. I know that's not going to do too much, but at least take them to 5th, and it doesn't look as bad as 8th. I remember the year Hibs actually got relegated. That was mental as well. That's the good thing about Scottish football that people don't actually look at. Obviously, first and second's always Rangers and Celtic, usually 9 times out of 10. But down from 12 to 3rd, it's a really exciting league. It's like the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is really exciting from 2nd down to 18th. If you get teams like Schalke get relegated, Hamburg, teams that were like Europe and they could be in Champions League one year, like Schalke were. Then a year later, they're getting relegated. It's quite a decent league, to be fair. Predictions for Celtic versus St Johnston semi-final of the Scottish Cup. I'm going to go with Celtic 2-1. Celtic 2-1. Yeah, no, Celtic 3-2. Celtic 3-2. I think, but it's going to be 3-1 and then they'll concede like a late goal later on or something like that. I just can't, yeah. I mean, St Johnston are going to put on a decent show, but I think Celtic will win it. Become Villa again now. Villa looking to make things happen, by the way. Oh, Villa have a chance, by the way, and that's cleared away by Brighton. Mental stuff in that game. There goes. Hi Dan, sorry I wasn't tuned in. Much to do. Revision for English. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll see you at the Celtic video. Yes, thank you, Aaron Bealey. Score prediction for the next week. Hearts v St Mirren game. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch Sports Scene to see what happened to Hearts in this game because I've not actually been able to watch the match entirely. But yeah, it doesn't look good for Hearts. They go for spells. They had that spell where they were drawing games when both Rangers and Celtic were dropping points. And Hearts could have capitalised. And when people were sort of hyping up Hearts, they said, look, they need to beat these games. They need to beat your St Johnston. They can't be affording to draw these random matches. And that's what they're doing. And now I'm afraid, will Hearts go on another run now, like they're on now, in terms of not picking up points, dropping points to silly teams. But then again, St Mirren have just got a win against them, well, near enough there against Livingston. So they'll be full of confidence. Everyone's full of confidence. But it is what it is. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Right, troops. We'll just carry on what we're doing at the moment, but I'm going to change it over to the other live stream because it's meant to start in 10 minutes. I need to grab a bite to eat. So I'm just going to change it over. You'll be redirected to the next stream, and I'll be live in like 5-10 minutes. But just to update you on everything, nothing's really changed at the moment. In fact, yeah, I'll just change it over. We'll be back in literally a few minutes or so like that, and I'll just end this stream, and you'll be redirected to the Celtic and Thingy stream, and I'll see you all there in a second.